Hey everyone, how you doing today? My name is Kirsty, aka Beth Bookish, and on today's video I am bringing you my quarter year wrap up slash what I've been doing and am I on track for any of my goals this year. So, as the name suggests, it's the quarter year. I don't know if there is an actual book tag or anything, but I just thought it'd be cool to do a bit of a check-in, see where I'm at with my goals, see where I need to improve. And then there's a few other bits that I'm going to add in, such as my Bookemon and my other yearly challenges, just sort of update and my yearly goals that I set myself and where I'm at with all of those. So yeah, we're just going to have a bit of a chat. The very first thing that I want to do to look at for this quarter is my overall books read. I have set myself the goal of 50 novels and 100 graphic novel and manga. Very happy to say I'm actually ahead on both of those goals. So for graphic novel and manga, I'm currently sat on 26. I needed 24 at this point in the year to be on track. So that is the first win that I am very happy to take. And for novels, I am killing it because my target for the year was 50, which meant I needed 12 books to be on target and I'm on 18. To then break those down into like my favourites and least favourites, for at least this quarter, my favourite books have been The Raven Cycle by Maggie Stiefvater. This is now on my favourite shelf and I am obsessed. We also have Before the Coffee Gets Cold. This was my first or second 5-star of the year. Didn't expect it, and it's definitely helped me enter into my translated fiction phase. And then my actual first 5-star of the year, as I just remembered, was Strong Female Character by Fern Brady, which is a memoir about living with autism and being late diagnosed. And oh my god, was it an eye-opener, and did I feel so many feels reading this book. If you want full reviews of all of these, if you check out my monthly wrap-up videos, you'll get full details and why I loved them. But as is the case with the favourites, we also have the least favourites. First up, we have Hopelessly Hooked by Rose Sinclair. There was nothing about this that I enjoyed, and it's the lowest I've ever rated a book. As you know, I do not rate books 1 star, but as it was only 99 pages, I thought, screw it, I'm just going to keep reading it. I should have stopped. Then we had Zora books Her Happy Ever After. I picked this up because it had the plus size rep and it was BIPOC, and I was so excited because it's set in a bookshop and she is a bookstore owner, and I was just like, holy crap, this is going to be amazing. And it was amazing if you enjoy books where they spend the whole book talking about what they're wearing and the food they're eating. Otherwise, there was pretty much nothing to this, and I was bitterly disappointed. And then probably my least favourite of the year so far, which is hilarious considering I didn't give it 1 star, but it's still, I did not enjoy it, was Twisted Love by Anna Huang. I just hated this, and I genuinely think that anyone who loves Alex as a love interest needs psych evaluation. And then for manga, I'm only going to talk about my favourites because I don't have any least favourites. There's been a few manga that I've been a bit not enjoyed it. I've given a few 2 stars, but on the whole it's not been too bad. But my standout favourites have been Orange Volume 1. Did not expect to get all the feels that I got from this. A Sign of Affection definitely goes down for the cutest and the most beautiful artwork. I Think Our Son Is Gay Volume 1. Strong start, cannot wait to continue the series, and all the wholesome vibes and the best family I read in a very long time. And probably my absolute favourite of the year, I don't know, it might change, but currently The Masterful Cat is Depressed Against Day. I've read 1 through to 7 or 8. Absolutely love this story, and it's just so cute, and Yukichi is just the cutest thing ever. Looking at my arcs, because obviously, like I said, on NetGalley, I really want to get my NetGalley score up. I forgot stupidly to write down what my NetGalley score was at the start of the year, but from memory, pretty sure I was at about 48%. I have added stuff because, you know, Every time I go on there to log a book, I end up requesting more. I'm now up to 47%. I've given feedback for 8 things this year on NetGalley. Some of those were backlog that I didn't get to when I should have. Some of them were advanced, but the ones that are actually due out this year were Not in the Plan by Dana Hawkins, The White and Blue Between Us by Kiyuiko, Covenant by Lysandra Vuong, and Thrive Where You're Planted by Andrea Debink. Those were all ones that I read, I enjoyed, I gave good feedback, and I have a few that I'm in the middle of reading, so I've been doing reasonably well with NetGalley, but I could still be doing better, and I definitely want to prioritise that going forward. And now it's time for my actual goals. So some of the goals I set were a little bit more, like, they're not set trackable goals, which again, I kind of miss not having set goals, so I might change that later in the year. But as we know, I, at the start of the year, did this page of goals. Some of them are already null and void, which is ridiculous. No, Ren! I just dropped Ren on the floor. This is my favourite photo of Ren that I took when we were in Scotland. Because they were looking at the snow and it was their first time seeing snow falling from the sky, and they were so cute. So I keep it in my reading journal to look at every time I open it, every single day. Anyway, mushy bit over. Goal number 1, complete 5 series. In order to do this, I need to be currently sat on 1 to be on target, and I am on the Raven Cycle. So I am on target. I have completed the Raven Cycle, and hopefully by the end of this month I'll have another one. 25 indie books. In order to be on track, I need to be on 6. I'm currently on 4. So I'm a little bit behind on that one, but again, this month I do have plans to rectify that. 200 hours on audio. In order to be on track, I need to be on 50 hours at this point, or 49.9 hours to be exact. I am currently on 49.5, and every single one of those hours was in March. So I have no doubt that I will catch that up very quickly, possibly be ahead next month. More LGBT books. That's kind of a difficult one, because even though I have numbers and percentages, let's have a look actually. What have we got? 65% of my reads so far are LGBT, either the main character or somewhere in the book there is a character that is LGBT. Monthly library dates and monthly reading dates. One is to go out to the library, one is to spend time with Ren and have a date online. Neither of those have happened. Alas, I've not been going out anywhere near as much as I wanted, and Ren and I, time zones and things, we've just been on very different sleep patterns, and so the reading dates hasn't happened. But again, that's something that I plan on rectifying, especially now that the time zones mean we're a bit closer together, so it's easier to talk to each other. 10 2024 releases. I need 3 to be on track, and I definitely think I am on that. I'm slightly behind. I'm only on 2, but I am currently reading 2 or 3 that are due out this year because I'm working on my arcs. So 5 friend recommendations. I need to have at least 1 to be on track, and that is definitely one that I am ahead on, because A Psalm for the World Built by Becky Chambers and the Raven Cycle books, all of those were recommended by Ren. Read more on Scribd. I don't currently have a subscription to Scribd because of monies, but I do now have a subscription to Libby, and I have been using that. I got approved for it in March, and in March I read 3 books from it, so I'm definitely ahead on that one. And then finally, 4 550 plus books, like page books. Currently none. 448 is the most I have done so far, but I didn't even need to have 1 yet. I've still got a month before that becomes a problem. So yeah, that is where I'm at for goals and just sort of checking in. The only thing that I will say is that I will quickly go through is, if you are interested in Bookemon, if you have no idea what that is, I will leave links because it is extensive, and yeah, I love it, but it also gives me a headache when I look at it. But I have caught a lot of Bookemon, so obviously be aware if you are not interested in spoilers. I'm going to start with the items and then I'll talk about the actual Bookemon. So the items, January I got bomb, carrot, teddy bear, dagger, worm, flashlight, game controller, mobile phone, lollipop, bed, and I made progress on legendary necklace. February, I got cog, burger, cute potion, bread, catnip, rubbish bin, coat hanger, sunflower, acorn, ladder, and peach. And then in March, I got slime, ant, and mouse. My starter Pokemon was the feline glider. I went with the Skystone, so that was the very first one that I got back in December. I didn't pass the December prompt to get the Christmassy one. I've not done any of the monthlies, I've not done any of the specials, I'm just focusing on the main prompts. Third, which is mobile phone and controller. Handsy jumper, which is bed and teddy bear. Pox, which is probably my favourite one so far, which is bomb, dagger, lollipop, and teddy bear. Mole of all trades, which is worm and coat hanger. Subject acorn, which is acorn and cog. Axilo, which is another one that is one of my favourites so far, which is cute potion. Catalope is ladder and catnip. Jippy, not really sure, is bed and burger, which absolutely made me laugh when I read the description. Winged feline, which again, so cute, is mouse and catnip. Twerking ant, which again made me laugh so hard, ant and peach. Antiphon, which is ant and rubbish bin. And then ant and worm, which is troll mole. So those are all of the ones that I have so far. I am getting pretty good at collecting them, but it is starting to slow down because now we're getting on to like the more difficult prompts that I really need to think about and plan ahead. I have made progress on volcanic rock. I'm now in the, like, April is month 2. And I have plans for May and June. I just need to find something for July and August to get that 6 months. Chicken, I've so far got everything every month. So that's where I'm at with Pokemon. And then with my 52 and 52, I am really doing well with that, as am I doing pretty well for Beat the Backlist. So I'm doing pretty well this year with my yearly challenges. And at least every month I'm remembering them. I'm not just forgetting they exist. And I've been staying pretty consistent. The actual writing of the book, the reviews and things, I'm still got ones in January that I've done pretty well here. You can see I started strong. I've still got a few in January that I'm still to finish. But the main thing is that every month I've been filling in this section, which is the what I've read every day. I'm doing my spreads and I'm getting all of these bits done. And I'm doing like my little updates and things like that, which is the important bit and the bit that I often trail off within the first couple of months. So I'm still feeling pretty motivated and pretty like on it with my journals, and I'm still feeling very happy with the progress I'm making. And I am generally just feeling really good. My yearly goal for my BookTube channel was 1,000 subscribers. We hit that in January, I think it was. So, or very, very early February. So now we are moving towards 1,200. And I had it as a loose goal. I didn't actually set it as a goal, but I had a very loose goal to launch a Patreon this year, and that is coming next month. So, and I've made a lot of progress towards that, and I launched my own readathon this year. Like, we did the first round, so it's been a very, very successful start to the year, which inevitably means it's all going to go to shit and I'm not going to be able to keep up. But hey, we made a good start. Let me know in the comments how you're getting on and how the start of the year was for you. I hope you're all good. I hope you're staying safe. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and until next time, bye.